beauty of football is that two people could watch the same player and have very different opinions. And here on Box to Box, that is a very common occurrence.
Rudiger is just not that good.
I think Varvar picked him for underrated.
Yeah, he has the potential to be the best center back in the world.
And following up from our overrated draft video, where you guys mostly agreed with our opinions, we are doing our underrated draft. Boys, are we ready?
Sounds good, Millie. I think this one's gonna get even more heated than the overrated. But before we get into it, make sure to check out our Patreon. We're nearing 500 patrons. That's the best way to support us. We got all kinds of content. Link is in the description. But without further ado, Millie, why don't you explain the rules?
Boys, there are 3 requirements you have to keep in mind when building your underrated 11. The first one is you need a player from each of the top 5 leagues. Second, you need a player that is worth 20 million or less on transfer market. And third, you need a player that is 30 years old or older. Boys, let's get into the first pick.
Since I wasn't in the overrated, it was between Varvar or Firm.
You were in the relegation one though. And we know for sure you ain't win that one, so I'll start. I'll start.
Okay, so Firm starts. Firm
got the Oracle.
No, Firm starts.
Well, Varvar, since you are currently the Oracle, you get to go first.
With the first overall pick, Varvar FC is proud to select Olise.
No! That was my first pick.
Exactly, you see?
Shit.
Firms FC knows ball.
Oh,
the Oracle.
Damn.
That's crazy, man.
Very underrated. Yes.
So underrated.
I consider him underrated.
Tyler's gonna freak out right now.
Oh my God.
Olise Musiala, for me, really not that much of a difference.
A little bit of a stretch,
That's
but
So
a little bit of the stretch.
in my overrated 11.
But listen, Olise, 20 goals and assists this season in all comps. The guy's balling out, and he just came from Crystal Palace. To make that jump and be one of the best players on Bayern, insane.
Millie, we were actually debating this before off camera, that when I said Cunha would join all these other top 5 leagues and become one of the best players in the league, you laughed. Olise's proving it right now that mid-table player in the Premier League who was on that top level joined another team and now he's top level player.
Well,
Good player is a good player. Wow.
Wow, breaking news. Sky is blue. Anyways, Varvar, Olise is a very solid pick for the first overall. Firms, you have the second overall pick.
That was actually, like, I don't even know who to pick now.
Crazy. That was a good pick.
AC Firms is proud to select Nico Paz. Those who know.
Second overall pick?
He fits my quota as 20 million and under. He's been a top 10 Serie A player.
That's
the best midfielders in Serie A.
For the NBA fans, that's like Anthony Bennett getting picked first overall.
No,
brother,
Nico Paz is a very solid player. At the 2, I think he could have slipped, but one of the best young prospects in Serie A.
Great to pick.
He's a top 10 player in Serie A this season. He's leading Como out of relegation. He's 20 years old. He's going to go back to Real Madrid soon.
He is definitely going back to Real Madrid. Honestly, he does deserve definitely a shout on this. Second overall is, I think he was just making sure he wasn't picked later.
Second overall is high,
Here's my
but
quota.
it's a good pick. It's a
Very
great
good pick.
But second overall is high.
Very, very good pick. From listen, Nico Paz. I hope he comes to Inter one day.
Insanity. That's, for me, that's like, wasn't even on my list.
Brother's going to say Isaac, underrated.
Not even on my list.
Gonna debate it.
Wasn't even on my list.
Bro, you have to go for underrated players. Nico Paz is truly the definition of that.
Brahim Diaz better. That's why they kept him.
Not better. Nico Paz is going to take Brahim Diaz's spot.
So Firms taking the Como man second. Pala, you have the third overall pick.
Third overall, Pala FC selects Robert Lewandowski.
How is he underrated?
No, that's I will allow it.
Bro, Barca fans,
he's ass.
Barca fans and everybody in general does not appreciate, bro, a guy scoring 20 goals in La Liga already, plus all the other goals in all the other competitions. Bro, when Lewandowski leaves Barcelona, they will never be able to fill that void like Lewandowski.
No, that's cap.
Bro, I'm telling you, you cannot find a guy that is that consistent. Barca fans as well underrate him. Not just the world of football. Barca
I can find
fans.
you 30 strikers in world football
that are going to score 20
the same
goals?
amount of output as Lewandowski, yes.
Bro,
Yeah, but for his
that's
age,
the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
also covers your age quota as well, over 30.
Bro, I don't care about the age quota. I think this is the most underrated player right now.
Isn't he the top scorer in La Liga?
But what Pala's saying is that no one's talking about him as one of the best players
Bro,
in
Barca
world
fans
football.
underappreciate him.
They're not.
The Barca fans are waiting for the big striker signing. They're not waiting for Lewandowski. They're not happy with.
He is aging, but he's still the top scorer. I think Barca fans rate him. Maybe
Barca
a couple of
fan,
them
but
are turning on him because they see the.
In world football, though, in the grand scheme of the sport.
What's
do you
the
think
general
Lewandowski-
consensus around Lewandowski?
He's ass.
Top
Exactly.
five striker.
He's ass.
Exactly.
He's ass, but-
Varvar is the oracle.
Yeah, but
You're ass, but you're still a top striker in La Liga. Listen, I'll allow it.
the stats,
That's crazy,
the stats,
man.
The stats speak
Pala's
otherwise.
probably saying something like he's around top 5 strikers in the world right now.
well, he is.
I think he is.
No.
I think he is.
No.
He doesn't get that. He doesn't get that credit though, bro. Lewandowski, Harry Kane. The output is similar. The output is
No,
similar.
the Harry
Okay,
Kane.
okay.
Okay, brother, you got it. You got the pick.
got
No
the
one's
pick,
debating
got the
you
pick.
here, but calm it down.
You guys let us know if you would pick Lewandowski here. Firms, you have the 4th overall pick.
For my 4th overall pick, I'm picking an underrated PSG player, and his name is Desiree Doué.
Minutes watched?
What do you mean minutes watch? He plays at PSG.
0.
That's a bit of a stretch. I
Yeah,
know
you
VAR
watched, brother.
I'm an
because,
avid
brother,
PSG watcher.
We were together. You did not watch the round of 16 of the
Oh, against Brest.
And
Okay,
I know, my
forget
brother,
that.
you ain't catching those Ligue 1 games.
Oh, I am. Trust me, because Doué is that guy that you
That
need to
face
watch.
when you lie. Oh,
Varvar, just because you don't watch Serie A, it doesn't mean that I don't watch anything.
This weekend.
Brother, we have a football podcast. I try to watch at least a PSG game
But
once
does
in
Doué
a
have
while.
minutes?
Desiree Doué
Yeah,
is
I
a
guess
starter
so.
sometimes,
He gets-
and he's been one of the best players at PSG. Obviously, Barcola is better. Obviously, Dembele is having the time of his life. But Desiree Doué, he's competing with a Cavara spot right
What
now.
position you putting him?
Right wing, left wing. I'll decide after. We'll see.
So you're
I'll
saying
decide after. We'll see. That's not how this works, mi
you're
hermano.
keeping him on reserve for now.
Hermano,
me on your toes.
if I need him on my left wing, I'll put him there. If not, I'll put him on
Lewandowski,
that right.
goalkeeper, who says no, bro.
So,
Yeah.
so you're saying Desiree Doué is like that unsung hero at PSG.
Could be, but right now, obviously, Barcola is balling out.
That's
but
a here little bro.
Guy's the 4th best attacker on his team, but underrated.
and exactly
still
why he's
producing?
underrated because he's
That's a-
producing.
You walked into his trap.
Would start at Manchester United.
Yes, yes.
would be the best
Oh,
player.
flying colors.
Flying colours.
Oh my goodness.
Right,
Right,
start at Inter flying colors.
Would start at all of our teams, to be honest.
Not Juve.
Why not?
Where would he start?
Puts us out better.
Conceição
little
is
pitbull.
better.
Well, Paula, let's see if your 5th overall pick would start at Juventus.
5th overall, welcome to my team, Morgan Rogers.
Good pick. I had him written down.
How is this underrated?
I
He's
had
one of
him
the
wrong.
best cams in the Prem.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the
I
top
agree
3
with
best
you.
cam in the Prem.
You know
Yeah,
ball.
top 3 best cam in the Prem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bro, Morgan Rogers has had a better season than Bruno Fernandes.
Bro, Firms is speaking for me.
you talking
Firms is
about?
helping
Firms
me.
is fucking stupid. I can't. count.
Rogers has had a better
The
season than
standard
Bruno.
of Bruno Fernandes is so high that we said Morgan Rogers is better than him.
Firms just
crazy.
proves that he's underrated, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
Firms, why do you say he's not underrated?
Because everybody rates him.
Who's everybody?
We all rate him.
Bro, this guy, like Varvar made a decent point before the video. He said if Barcelona signed Morgan Rogers tomorrow, Barca fans are gonna say,
We got
oh,
scammed.
I don't know,
but-
we just paid 80 mil for Morgan
Yeah.
Rogers.
That's because you're looking at English tax, Prem tax. But if you watch this guy, he's one of the best in the Prem right now.
I agree.
So Premier League fans will tell you he's not underrated.
Bro,
he's
no
perfectly
shit.
rated.
Aston Villa fans will know that Morgan Rogers is good, but in the grand scheme of football, he's not rated as one of the best cams in the world. But
I
he
don't
should
know. I don't know. If you guys don't veto that, that's fine with me.
Not
But
vetoing anything.
crazy.
Are
bro.
you not vetoing because you're expecting to not get vetoed on your picks?
No,
Yeah.
Morgan
Bro, he's
Rogers is under.
underrated.
I had him written down. How do you want me to veto something I had written down?
Listen, it's very fine, but
It's not very fine.
I'm looking back on our channel. We've never really mentioned Morgan Rogers in those
Fair.
conversations.
Okay, fair.
So I'll let it slide. If
Top
that
3
was
cam in the
some,
Prem, supposedly.
if that's someone that we discussed
Might be
in
my
length,
overrated draft just because of that statement. But go on, Millie.
well,
Well,
listen,
who's better than him?
Bruno
Odegaard.
Fernandes, Odegaard, James Madison.
James Madison now.
This season, I'd say Morgan Rogers has been better.
you-
Has
Yes,
been one of the
but-
actually might be the best cam in the
Completely
Premier
If
League.
forgot
we're
Cole
talking about
Palmer,
this
too.
season, Serie A's not even a
Cole
top 5
Palmer.
league, bro. So if we're talking about this season,
Barber's on his
Oh,
wanker.
he's on his
his
rage
wanker
today.
vibe today. Get ready for this episode. Goodness
on my
gracious.
wanker patrol.
Didn't have to give that one a name.
So Pala has picked Morgan Rogers. Varvar, you have the 6th overall selection.
6th overall, this may be debated. João Neves.
That was on my list. I can't say it. It was on my list.
Oh my
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Our
That's a-
definitions are
I don't
completely
even
wrong.
think that's underrated,
He's
bro.
80
Yes, it
million,
is.
bro.
Bro, he
He's
came from
80 million.
Benfica to
So
80
what?
million.
So
You
what?
can't be underrated and worth
This
80
summer,
mil.
I said João Neves 80 million. That brother's a scam. You
You
literally
said that.
all said, oh, that's a scam. We
You
all
said
it.
that.
We all said it.
Didn't say it was a scam. We always knew he was a very good player.
80 million was overpriced,
Bro,
but
he's gonna
listen,
start for
still
Portugal. He's gonna start for Portugal, I
Brother,
think.
I really don't think he's
And
underrated.
People are gonna slowly start
He's
appreciating him more.
underrated.
I don't think he's underrated.
Billy, do you think he's
Because PSG right now, they're a top 5 team.
Yeah, and he walked
playing like
into a
top five
team
team.
with Zaire Emery, walked into a team with Ugarte, he walked in and he said all these guys are bums.
because he is better.
But people don't give him that respect. People don't give him that respect as if he's better than Vitinha, low-key.
No.
Bro, I
Better
might veto you. I
Vitinha,
might veto
low-key.
you just
So
for that,
Vitinha
bro.
underrated?
Officially on my.
It works, right?
If you're saying João Neves is underrated, what's Vitinha, bro?
Minutes watched at PSG,
Down in the
zero.
dumps.
Zero, bro.
I don't know, bro. I
All
might.
I'm saying is that this is a Verratti regen.
Bro, this may be like a veto.
No.
In my honest opinion.
He's worth
It was on
80
his
million.
list,
It was on my
bro.
list.
I know, bro. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, so it's only you that
We are
matters.
the people.
So if you don't think the player's underrated, you can veto all you want.
he's a top, like, bro. He's
dictator-
playing like a top 10
Go.
midfielder. He's playing like a top 5 midfielder on his
And
day.
if you go and ask on Twitter, top 5 midfielders, I promise you, 5 Barcelona players are being named before him, 5 Real Madrid players are being named before him. Some of
Then you're asking Barcelona and Real Madrid fans.
Bro, some guy probably thinks the young is still better
Yes.
than João Neves.
I mean, that's crazy
It's
work.
near the line, but it's safe.
You're very towing the line.
I gotta
You guys are-
revisit my list now.
Yeah, Firms, you better revisit that list, bro. Towing the line with João Neves, but I guess we'll let it slide. Pala, you have the 7th overall selection.
7th overall, the most underrated player in Bundesliga, Angelo Stiller.
That's a good one. Now we're back on track because this guy's been insane.
Bro,
That was a name I had in mind as well.
I've been seeing the tweets, bro. It's all over my Twitter. Listen, I haven't watched that many
Get this
minutes.
ugly ass motherfucker out of my
I
video.
haven't
Hey,
seen,
we do not discriminate, brother.
I haven't seen him play that much, but bro, the stats do not lie. This guy's getting mad at
And
the
Sumi
match.
a little better. And Sumi a little better.
I'd say that's a
So he's underrated then. Angelo
Exactly.
Stiller.
And Domi Lowe
Exactly.
could be a shout. Depends if you want him starting on your club, brother. But definitely Stiller.
left center mid or right
Pick.
center mid.
Either one, bro. I put João Neves left center mid.
So we're just putting people in their not positions.
Angelo Stiller, definitely see a big move for him in the future. Varvar, you have the next pick.
8th overall. The Barca fans are going to be surprised with this one. Fermin Lopez.
Good shout. Very good shout.
This brother, whenever he was given the keys by Spain in the Olympics, gave out an MVP caliber
The Olympics, by
performance.
the way, the Olympics?
Yes, which just proves to you that every time he plays for Barcelona, this guy's a baller. And I've done my fair share of Fermin hate.
Yeah, I was
made
gonna
fun
say.
of this brother. I made fun. Hands up.
I was gonna say, I remember we were
Got
right
him.
there on the 2 chairs, and I'm like, Fermin Lopez, he looks like he has potential. And he's like, bro, what the hell are you talking about?
Because usually Barca fans scam you into thinking those brothers are good, but this brother's actually good. They got one there.
He's good, but I think it's a Brahim Diaz situation. It's Barca's Brahim Diaz.
He's better than Brahim Diaz.
No, he's not better than Brahim
He's
Diaz.
better than Brahim Diaz. I can't cap. Even
He's
as a
scoring.
Madridista.
Going from Barcelona, like this guy
When it
produces.
doesn't matter, bro.
no, some important goals.
Which one?
He scored a hat trick. He scored a.
Versus who?
Doesn't matter. It's not
Stepped
like-
up when the team needed him. When there was when there was injuries to Pedri and Gavi, he stepped up.
Very good
But you've
shout.
turned the tide on Fermin Lopez.
Yes, I have.
Appealing to the Barca
You
fans.
fell
I
into the
see.
PR, bro. You officially fell
Madridista,
into the
sit back
PR.
down.
I would take him at Man United in a heartbeat. 40 million,
Obviously.
45 million.
35
Take him any day
I
of the
don't
week.
think Barca let him go for 35. That's a little.
45 million. I think
billion
they
dollar
take that.
release clause, hermano. Wanka.
The Barca special. La Masia, $1 billion release clause.
So Fermin Lopez is on Varvar FC. Firms, you're up next.
Real Madrid fans will be surprised with this one. I'm picking Dani Ceballos.
That's a
You
I wanted him.
show some Barca love. I'm showing some Real Madrid love. Ceballos has truly revolutionized this Real Madrid midfield. Without him, Real Madrid would have probably been in the gutters.
I wouldn't say revolutionized, but the ship is calm now.
Honestly, in the past 2-3 games, he's been man of the match, which is crazy to say because this guy was a nobody.
I think
And
you made the
nobody.
pick at the good time.
He was a nobody.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So then who the is Fofana in this game and shit like that?
What does Fofana have to do with Ceballos? One plays at Real Madrid.
The other plays at a small club, you're right.
And who's yours? Mino?
Mine way more popular than all these fuckers.
Than
Oh, he's
Ceballos?
popular. He's more
Yes.
popular, bro.
Okay, on Instagram
Popular
though?
race.
But yeah,
more followers.
Ceballos. When you have Modric, you have Tchouameni, you have all these players in the Valverde, and you still stand out as one of the best, good for him.
Was
I
on my
low-key
list.
think Valverde should have been a better pick than center.
Valverde is not underrated.
That's an instant veto. Varvar
That's
can't
a great
think
veto.
about it, bro.
Ceballos, a very surprised player for Real Madrid. I think that's a decent pick. Firms. Varvar, you have the 10th overall selection.
10th overall, my Prem fans know Zabarny Rolls Royce.
Oh, you
Yeah,
robbed me again.
Yeah, it's
You
good.
got me again.
You got me again.
I had him written down.
Definitely.
Not gonna cap.
For people will probably say Dean Huijsen, but the brother next to him, who's as much of his Rolls Royce and probably a bit more developed. I'm saying Dean Huijsen probably has a bit more potential ball playing wise, but Zabarny is low-key a Rolls Royce as well. Bless you, Paulo.
Thank you.
Definitely a Rolls Royce, and I would definitely take a Manchester United in a heartbeat. Which one of these center backs would I not take at Manchester United? is the real
Exactly.
question.
How much you paying for him, bro?
I pay 60 million, no questions asked for Zabarny.
60.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. All props to Kusanov, but if Man City needed a center back with experience who also played in the Prem, Zabarny was the first choice.
Yeah, he was not available.
If he played in Serie A though right now, Varva would be saying 15
best.
mil. I'll give you 10 million,
Yeah.
maybe 5.
Zabarny joined Serie A and he's better than the likes of Bremer.
Okay, bro.
Facts.
Okay, bro.
Facts.
Might veto
Unsuccessful
that
rage
pick
bait.
because now he's overrated.
Yeah.
Unsuccessful rage bait.
When you
Varva.
unsuccessfully rage bait your friend.
Yeah.
So Varva has picked Bournemouth's Zabarny. Firms, you have the 11th overall pick.
For the 11th overall pick, Newcastle fans will like this one. I'm picking Lewis Hall. Newcastle is very prized to have Lewis Hall as a left back. This guy's a demon. He's good on the ball, he's physical, and part of the reason why Newcastle is good defensively.
Low key, I don't think I wouldn't accept it, but it's okay. It's okay.
Why wouldn't you?
I think Lewis Hall quite limited physically. He will if
a
he
big
comes
boy.
up. No, he's not.
He's a big boy. What do you mean?
5'9", bro.
Yeah, but he's chunky.
I might be able to push that guy off the ball, bro.
There's no way, bro.
Yes. Come up against a top level winger like a Rafael Leao would send this guy to the
Bro, I don't even know anymore.
to the San Siro locker room.
He's 5'9". 5'9".
Yes.
Yeah,
This
but
guy's
check the
getting
weight.
pushed off the ball every
Guy's
2
a-
seconds.
guy's a big boy.
Physically, and he's not the quickest. I mean, there's physical limitations there, but I mean, if you want to get baited into buying this guy, buy him when
I
the
mean,
stocks are high.
physical limitations, bro. 25 games. Started almost every game for Newcastle, 4
not saying
assists.
injuries. I'm
But
not saying
the Premier League
injuries.
is too physical. Oh my goodness, conversations.
But yeah,
I mean,
aided in pushing Trippier out of the starting 11.
Not that hard. Not that difficult, honestly, nowadays.
Not that easy.
Not that difficult.
not that easy, bro. And plus, he's only worth 25 million according to Transfer Market, so price is a little low on Lewis Hall.
truly underrated,
Truly underrated in my
as
books.
some may say.
Millie, you want a wipe or something?
Honestly,
I've given you guys credit for all your picks, except the ones that I thought were shit.
so only
All
mine.
of them.
Pala, you have the next pick.
12th overall, Yakuba Minte. And I'm going to put Minte at right back.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we're gonna pick a player that I'm only gonna. The entire basis of my underrated shout's gonna be because he played well against Chelsea.
No.
Okay? And then
Bro,
on top of
Varva,
that,
Varva,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
play
wait,
my right back.
Let me talk.
Despite him being a
Let
right
me
winger.
talk. Let me talk. Has been playing right back for Brighton, by the way.
No, he
Hasn't.
hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
No, he
How much
hasn't.
you want to bet? How much you want to
He's
bet?
been playing wing back.
Manchester, you have to wear
So
a
let me
Juve kit
play
for a month.
Giovanni Cuenda at right back. This is not. This
He's
is
not a
Vito.
right back.
This is Vito.
Bro, he's
He's
been
a
playing
straight
right
right
back.
winger.
Vito.
He's been playing right back for Brighton.
No, he
Millie,
hasn't.
look at
I don't
transfer
know.
market. How many points is at right back?
I mean, main position, right winger, other position, left winger, attacking midfielder.
Barbara, Millie, look at his foul mob. Okay, so I won't put him right back. I'll put him right winger. That's fine. No problem.
Yeah, he's definitely a
Sure,
right
But he's
winger.
underrated.
Right winger.
Barbara, who drafted him this year in FPL when we did our draft?
You.
Bro, I
And
bought
then you
this-
dropped him to waivers.
Yeah, because he wasn't playing, because he was getting rotated
he-
in and out.
he got his,
And now
So you decided to wait until the one appearance he had all season that was pretty good?
two.
Oh, two.
Two.
Bro, he's been playing well.
Put this guy in the world 11.
Not just two, bro. He's been playing well every time he's been
Put him
given
in
the
team of
chance
the
to
year.
play.
No.
He's been playing well.
He got
You
his
guys will
starting
see-
spot robbed by Rudder.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he doesn't start
What are you
consistently.
talking
He
about?
just
He's
got
not
a
a
get
cam.
back, though.
Rudder plays right wing as well.
Bro, he did not get his spot robbed, bro. It's a new player in the
I'm telling you,
team.
Minte
He's
is not
young.
a starter.
Minte is not a starter.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, allow it. That's a horrible pick.
It's not a horrible pick.
Yeah, I don't like that pick.
Real Prem fans will know Minte is a good player.
So Pala has gone to Brighton for his right winger in Minte. Firms, you have the 13th overall selection.
My 13th overall pick is a player stuck in the wrong team. It's Mohamed Kudus.
Bro, you just ripped me for Minte and you're taking Kudus, bro.
Kudus is a
That is so
significantly
much
better
better.
player than
That
Minter.
is not an
Minter.
over, and not underrated in
Bro,
any
you have
metric.
mini Minter at right wing, bro. I can accept Kudus.
No way you made a play on words, bro.
This guy's got
Kudus-
Simon at right wing.
Kudus has
not
a
underrated.
severe West Ham tax. They have not been good
He
this
hasn't
year.
been good this season.
No, he's been insane, but West Ham
he
has been
hasn't.
shit.
Performances are good. His goals and assists are not there.
Yeah.
Once again, you're a goal and assist
Kudus has
merchant.
not been good this season.
Oh, he's
Yes, he
an
has.
amazing player to just watch, to be honest. I don't care if he scores. I don't care if he
He's
does
super
anything.
talented. Just hasn't
He's
been good this
very
season.
talented, and honestly, I think he deserves a bigger move because West Ham is not it right now.
And West Ham fans themselves will tell you he's a level above Lucas Paqueta in the team. He's a level
100%.
above. Even Jared Bowen, I think West Ham fans will
Damn.
tell you Kudus is better than Jared Bowen.
Just based off of
Technical ability, bro.
technical ability, like
He's
his
dripping. He's a
potential.
baller.
flair.
24 years old. Seems like his prime he's not even in his prime yet, so I could see that it's an underrated shout for now.
If,
I'll allow
if
it.
West Ham were, if Kudus joined, let's say, a Bournemouth instead of a West Ham,
Yeah.
you would be speaking about him in those very
Bro,
high
you can't just take a player that his stocks are low and just say that he's underrated. His
That's-
stocks are
That's
low.
literally
That's literally
No, his
underrated.
stocks are just low,
Nobody's
period.
talking about Kudus right now.
Exactly.
Because he's an underrated
he hasn't
player.
been good this season.
No, he's been insane.
That's why nobody's talking about.
Okay, he hasn't been insane, but he's been better than his foot mob rating would suggest.
Okay, well, last season he was much better.
So West Ham's Kudus, welcome to Firms FC. Pala, you have the next pick.
14th overall, Timothy Weah. I gotta represent some Juventus.
Not a
I gotta,
bad shout.
I gotta.
You sticking him at right back too, or what?
I
Yeah.
am sticking him at right back. Doesn't watch Serie A, by
That
the way.
right side of Lea Minte, that defending's gonna get scary
Weah's actually not that bad of a,
Weah's a good defender,
not
in
terrible
Serie A.
defender.
but he's not a wing. By nature, he's
In
defensive
barely
player.
a top 5 league.
He's just a very straight wanker today. Varvar, he sees Juve down.
Wouldn't
he sees
start at
Milan
Feyenoord,
down.
wouldn't start at PSV.
Varvar just kicking the dead body. Just kicking them.
Tough out here.
Doesn't stop.
But
man.
no, Weah's been exceptional this season. I honestly did not expect, if you told me last season that he would be this important, because I didn't think he had it in him. I thought he was just fast and couldn't dribble the ball for his life. But this
Became a
season,
starter.
He's proving me wrong. And with Cambiaso getting injured and stuff, Weah's been filling that gap. So props to him.
It's true, has been a decent player for Juventus. Definitely underrated in my books. Varvar, you have the 15th overall selection.
15th pick, Jed Spence. This guy's been a baller this year. All the real ones know.
Good shout.
This guy's actually a baller. I'm not gonna
pretty
cap. This guy's a baller. For
He's
Spurs, in the injury crisis, this guy has stepped up and actually looked like to be their future right back. I would argue he deserves to start over Pedro Porro. He's actually better than Pedro Porro, I'd argue.
He's been playing left back.
Can't cap. Left back too. Both.
He got
can
man
play
of the
both.
match as a left back.
He can play both.
But with a
So
little sticker on his cheek.
Could play both.
can I stick him left back?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure,
played there this season.
if we're just putting players where
I'm
they don't
sticking
play.
him left
And
back.
he gets severely taxed because of Spurs. I mean, defensively they have not been good, but he's always shined.
Shun.
Shun?
Shun.
Shown.
No.
I don't even know what.
Definitely not shown.
Let us know what it is in the
Shined.
comments.
He has always
Shined.
I don't think it's shined.
He has shined.
Yeah, he's always shined.
Like I shined your
shunned through.
shoes. I shined your shoes.
He shunned through. But whatever, it's okay.
Yeah, he's shined through. Leave it at that.
He's shining through, you'd say.
But yeah, this guy's a baller. I think actually Spurs have someone that you could actually put as a pillar of the team
I
in that
don't think
position.
he's that good.
I think he's that good. I think he's that level.
Question mark did not start at Genoa, by the way.
So Serie B better.
Couldn't
league
cut
than-
it. Couldn't cut it at an Italian team.
Yeah.
Couldn't cut it at Genoa, but
But you could
comes
cut
to the
it
Prem.
at 15th place in the Premier League. You could cut it there.
I guess
13th beats Man United. They're above Man United.
wanker.
Respect.
Where are any Manchester
Spurs
United
is bigger
players
than
on
Man
this
United.
list?
Just wait.
None of them are underrated.
So Jed Spence is Varvar's pick at the 15th overall selection. Pala, you have the next one.
16th overall, he's too drip for a first name. It's Murillo.
Very good pick. Very
on
good
my
shot.
list. Was on my list. Very good shout. I was debating picking my last pick. So
What last?
And the one
Really?
you just took?
yeah, because
And you
brother-
pick Jed Spence.
Because guys like Serie A, guys like you, okay, you automatically assume that we hype up Milenkovic.
Bro.
No one's hyping up Milenkovic.
Murillo's a
everyone
very- no, that's a lie.
loves Murillo.
Lies.
Everyone loves Murillo, not Milenkovic, brother.
Firms.
Premier League fans hype up Milenkovic because he scores the random header here or there. The real star here is Murillo.
Yes, we all
always
agree.
has been. No, you
we
don't.
all agree.
Then call up your Premier League fans and tell them, listen, Murillo's been better than Milenkovic, guys.
we all agree, but this brother needs to his style on the pitch needs to be studied because
style.
yeah, those shorts are not short.
He got that Reguilon drip.
Yeah, you just gotta do it, bro. As long as he's balling out, who really cares, right?
Factos.
Oh, I agree. I take him at Manchester. I think honestly, up until now, I take every player at Manchester United. I'm not even kidding.
These are
Down the
ballers.
dumps, huh?
Underrated for a
That's
reason.
how down bad we are.
I
Except
think you
maybe
guys
way
need.
out
I
right
think
back.
you guys do need an underrated team, so people stop overrating you, and then they
Just
stop
They'll never
just
have
way
top
out right
four.
back. Way out right back. They can keep him.
You don't play with a
Put
right back.
Minte
They
over
can
there.
keep him.
Minte right back.
I'd rather Minte at right back. Give me Minte at right back.
What the Vernac.
Pala Murillo is a very solid pick. Varvar, you're up next.
17th overall. Shout out to Luka Zernic from the Discord. Anthony Gordon.
Might low-key get the
That is
the
a veto.
That is
Might get
not
the
a
veto.
veto.
That is a veto,
It's
bro.
really
Brother,
not.
this guy is
That is a veto.
maybe the best left winger in the Prem.
Melly-
I'm not even capping.
No. See, he's trying to do that to get you to.
Name me a better left winger.
Underrated.
Luis Diaz.
He's better than Luis Diaz.
Gakpo.
Cody Gakpo.
He's better than Cody Gakpo. What
No,
the
he
f?
is. No, he is not.
You offer Liverpool a swap right now, Cody Gakpo for Gordon, they're taking it. Any day of the week, they're taking
How many
it.
goals and assists does Gordon have this year?
Exactly. So you prove my point exactly.
What? No,
'Cause
that
he
was a
needs-
question.
I don't know, probably 15,
Okay,
14.
goals and assists?
Gakpo
Yeah.
has like 21.
He's at 11.
Because he plays at
he does.
Liverpool.
In the Prem?
No, not in
Bro,
the Prem. All
Anthony
comps.
Gordon, the fact that we're even bringing up the name Gakpo means he's underrated because it's two different
Bro,
strategies
you
of
wait.
players.
You wait for Gakpo.
Gordon
know.
is an excellent player.
Like he's still one of the main focal points of Newcastle, who are a very good team. Like
But he's supposed to be in that tier of like
Supposed to be,
who's a player I can compare him to?
23 years old, $60 million transfer market value. Probably wouldn't get a transfer less than 100 mil. Like
Exactly.
I don't think
And
that's
if
underrated.
if someone spent 70 mil on Anthony Gordon, that fan base would go crazy. You saw
In
it
the
with
Premier
Chelsea
League.
when Chelsea
Only
tried
in the
buying
Premier League.
Anthony Gordon.
But in the Premier
But
League,
that's when he was worth. That's when he was worth 100 million.
No, when Anthony Gordon, Chelsea sent the 50 million
Veto.
bid, Chelsea fans went crazy. They went crazy. They couldn't believe that they spent
When was
50
that?
mil on Anthony Gordon, and then they proceeded to spend 100 mil on Mudryk, and it's oh my god, Mudryk, yes.
That's a veto.
You're cutting it close.
not a
I wouldn't
veto.
veto it though. Cutting it close
It's
though.
just not underrated.
like I don't
It
think
is
Anyone's
underrated.
anyone
Yeah.
except for Newcastle fans don't say he's underrated.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
Varvar wants to roll with Anthony Gordon. I won't hit the veto on this one, but this is one of his closest picks. I'm not gonna lie. I do not think he's
Shout out Luka
super
Zernic.
underrated. Shout out Luka Zernic.
I'm still
One of our
feeding
favorites.
Anthony Gordon prop till the day I die.
Crazy work, but Gordon is on Varvar FC. Firms, you have the 18th overall pick.
AC Firms is proud to select one of the most lethal strikers in the Bundesliga. His name is Guirassi.
Don't like this pick.
I love it because he has 19 goals and 4 assists this season.
Yes,
all comps.
Bro, 10 goals in the Champions League and not much in the Bundesliga.
I mean,
balling out.
no one's really talking about him outside of Germany, so
The problem is that Borussia Dortmund isn't doing good in Germany. But he's been scoring, so at least he's always providing. The problem is that the team as a whole hasn't been that good. In Champions League, he's been great.
I don't know firms because guys like Gittins still and Adeyemi still shine through in that Dortmund team.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I listen. Top scorer in the Champions League right now. No one's really talking about that. So
That is very true.
I won't veto it. I do think it is a very, very good selection there.
Missed the pen last game, but we don't talk about it.
One pen's not gonna
Changes,
decide whether or not
changes
he's
everything,
underrated.
Millie.
Varvar, you have the 19th overall selection.
19th back-to-back Newcastle picks. I'm taking Sandro Tonali.
Not
No,
really, bro.
that's
That's
straight
a-
veto.
that's
Straight
a
veto.
veto.
Bro,
He's
veto him
one
right
of the
away.
best midfielders in the Prem, and I'm pretty sure if you ask Prem fans, they will say, "Oh, Gravenberch is better than Tonali."
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
No, they
yes,
wouldn't.
they
Millie,
would.
Millie,
bro.
I'm
You're
vetoing that. I'm
so-
vetoing that.
Veto.
I want a
That's a
veto.
veto.
That's not a veto.
That is a egregious veto.
He's-
I'm not even joking. That's straight veto.
Italians will
It's
tell
known. It's
Italians
known.
will
Yes,
tell you.
Italians will tell you, just like English people will tell you Anthony Gordon's a baller.
Well,
but everyone outside of the Italians do not recognize that Tonali is at that tier.
The Premier League
think,
does.
I think
No, they
English
don't.
fans.
The Premier League fans are not respecting Tonali right now.
English fans would tell you that Tonali is the best Italian player just because he plays in the Prem.
Yeah.
No, they won't.
They
bro.
would.
But then that's overrating him because Barella's way better than Tonali.
Not this year.
Yes, he is.
Not this. Tonali has been insane this year.
He's been great. They've been somewhat the same level.
Yeah, same level.
I would assume
Barella slightly above, maybe.
he is because just technical ability.
Go out in the streets of England and you say Tonali or Menu, they'll pick Menu. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
And
no
I don't
shit,
agree.
bro. No
You've done
shit.
it.
I don't
They're English.
agree.
They're
You've done that.
What?
Have you asked English
done that
people
exercise?
Tonali over Menu?
If you go post a poll
Video
on
coming
Premier
soon.
League, brother, if you ask who would you rather, Alexis McAllister or Tonali?
And McAllister has had a world-class season as well.
So
Liverpool's
which one would you
first.
rather?
I'd rather Gravenberch.
Yeah, you see, exactly, underrated.
Millie, don't let him convince you. Stick to your guns.
He said, I'd rather Gravenberch than Tonali, and
That's
I'm
my
not
personal
meant to-
He's rage baiting.
I know. I said veto right away. So
Okay, so whatever, this is
veto it.
bullshit.
So
You'll see the
because
next
it is
pick.
vetoed, it'll be grayed out. That's an asterisk on Varvar's team. Firms.
No, I'll do another pick if you want.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, I get Tonali? Okay, sure, I'll take
you
it.
got him.
Yeah,
The fans will
grayed
vote.
out. And
I'll
the fans will
take
know.
another player if you guys want.
No, you got him.
No, you got it.
Got him?
You just,
Okay.
it's grayed out now.
So I pick Mbappe.
Grayed out, asterisk.
Yeah, but the viewers will decide whether
not about
he's
having the
underrated
better
or not.
team.
Yeah.
So Varvar, unfortunately, that Tonali pick is vetoed. It'll be grayed out in your team. Firms, you have the next pick.
For my next pick, I'm going with potential, and he's truly underrated. His name is Archie Gray. Archie Gray at right back.
This guy's cheeks at right back.
Cheeks?
Actually, buns at right back. Yes.
He stepped up for Spurs when they needed a center back. He played there. He stepped up when they needed a left back. He played there. He stepped up when they needed a right back.
Just
He
because
played
he
there.
played there doesn't mean he's played there
He's
well.
done it at the top level, brother.
Bro, Spurs fans are literally saying he was not ready for first team football.
You could tell, but he clutched up when they needed him. He
Brother,
stepped
I'm not
up.
allowing you to pick him just because he's that bad. I
he's
like
not
Archie
bad.
Gray as a
He's not
player.
that
I think he's young. I'm not going to say an 18-year-old's done his career.
He's
He
talented.
hasn't played up to the standard that a $40 million signing should.
Played
up
out
to
of
this point.
position, brother.
Yeah, I can see him playing as a starter next
Bro,
season.
Ben White, who was signed for similar money to him, is a significantly better player than him.
Yeah, but
You're
in
comparing
retrospect-
market value.
Yeah,
in
but
retrospect.
Archie
Ben
Gray,
White is not 18 years
He's
old.
not underrated.
You're buying him for the potential. He's underrated
Yes,
because
he's
nobody's
not at
talking
that
about
level
him.
now. Look, I don't mind. You can keep him, bro.
I'm keeping
I don't
him.
mind. Keep Archie Gray.
Another Tottenham player off the board. Firms FC, you got Archie Gray. Pala, you have the 21st overall selection.
21st overall, the ex-Juventus Don, Adrian Rabiot.
I had him on my list.
This one's painful.
him on my list.
This one hurts me because we all shat on this guy. And then I've said he's good. I've said he should. I've said he's good. I said he should. And this season, I think he's just been really, really good.
It depends. If someone's out there saying best midfielder in the league, like that's overrated. That's just stupid. But this guy's been a dependable player his entire career.
Yeah.
Managers have always rated the brother, and he's had his part in top level teams like the French team.
I know, but
Juventus
the
teams.
problem is his wages. The guy thinks that he's a 12 million, 10 million per year midfielder. He's a good, serviceable midfielder.
But someone out there is willing to give him that money. So let the brother go out there and get that bag.
But like Xhaka.
I'm never.
Is Xhaka better than Rabiot?
Same level.
around level.
But Xhaka will allow for 5 million in wages or 7 million in wages. I hope I'm not
point.
capping, but
I see what you're trying to say, but Rabiot from Marseille, definitely underrated. 17 games in Ligue 1, 5 goals, 1 assist, starting most games for Marseille, so definiting under the radar.
Tyler just proving he's a pocket watcher right now. Tyler's just proving he's a pocket watcher.
Dean Huijsen up next.
Trying to rage bait, bro.
Baranekeya, welcome to my team.
Where's that, brother?
So Rabiot is reunited with Pala FC. Firms, you have the 22nd overall pick.
For the 22nd overall pick, AC Firms is proud to select a player that you might have forgotten, but is a baller. His name is Aymeric Laporte.
Good pick.
See, me and Vava were talking. He's explaining to me, nobody talks about Laporte anymore.
And that kind of...
It triggered.
Click.
I'm like, listen, he might be underrated, brother. He just won a Euro.
Walked into the tournament, was the best center back at the Euros, fucked off back to Saudi, and no one speaks about him.
Crazy work.
But you know what's crazy though? What is crazy is all you're using is the Euros because I know you have not watched a singular second
That
of him
I'll
playing.
admit. That I've
So
not
then-
watched.
Hands up.
So then how do you know if he's been good or
But
not?
what we must assume, because he was amazing before he left for Saudi,
That's crazy
never heard about
logic.
him, disappears off the face of the earth.
I'm saying veto.
And then Euros was the best center back at the Euros.
Factos.
So we just have to assume that he's keeping that level up, my brother.
And he fits my quota.
bro?
Over 30, because I think he's 30 on the dot.
Bro, this is crazy.
He is 30 on the nose.
Admitting you haven't watched a minute of the brother and still
We did,
taking
at
him.
the
It's the Euros.
But that's the Euros. It's freaking
It's the
February.
Euros!
It's February. It's February.
I mean,
Rolls
goddamn.
Royce.
14 games for Al Nassr, 3 goals.
3 goals.
Moving like a-
Scoring 2.
Brother,
Moving-
this guy's a Rolls
moving like a
Royce.
striker.
Add it to the CV, bro.
I thought the CV definitely underrated
That's
in my
my goals
books.
as Ronaldo.
Yeah, listen, I'll take it. I think that's a solid pick.
you,
I think
man.
we may need to watch a bit more Al Nassr.
You guys talking about? It's like we don't know if he's been good or not.
He's been
No,
good.
he's been good. He's been good.
He's been good.
I see
If
some
Millie-
comps on Twitter, bro.
If Millie says it's been good, he's been good.
But, well, clear. I don't have the oracle.
Not
No,
kidding,
but
that
you-
should be someone inter-target in the transfer market.
He's
Try to pay those
more on the
wages,
younger
brother.
side. I'll admit, more on the younger side.
But would definitely take him at Inter.
Yes, 100%. We'll take him at Manchester United too.
Oh, we're taking my Milan for sure.
The first Saudi Pro League player is off the board. Pala, you have the 23rd overall pick. Will we see another?
23rd overall, he's been tearing it up in Serie A. Nuno Tavares.
Not terrible.
Would Serie A fans say he's actually not underrated
Defensively, one of the worst left backs I've watched in my life.
right now? Offensively, though, he's
Defensively. Never watched him,
Yes,
so
I.
continue.
Brother, this guy had stints at Nottingham Forest. Was
No,
a bum.
okay, bro, not
He had
right
stints
now.
at Arsenal was
Arsenal,
a bum. He had
Yes,
Lazio.
I know, but right now,
because
bro-
Lazio's giving him offensive leeway.
He's got 9
But
assists or something, no?
Bro, it's
Listen,
crazy.
the guy's cooking. Guy's definitely cooking.
One of the
I'll allow
top
it.
assists in the Serie A. Bro, I have nightmares of him versus Juventus. He was amazing that game.
If
was a
this guy
truck.
played in, this is literally Serie A bias because Olaina is literally doing what Nuno Tavares did, and literally we said if you pick Olaina before, it's getting vetoed.
But that's why I looked at Millie, because Serie A fans know he's very rated.
But no one talks about him.
No,
Well, in Serie A, he's a top left back.
I wouldn't say not
If you
really
did
a top
team,
left
if you
back.
did a team of the season, he's in the team of the season
For
over
Serie A?
probably DiMarco. Yeah, he is.
Over DiMarco.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
saying
man.
he should
Man,
be.
bro, he has 8 assists.
assists.
As a left back.
I'm not saying he should be. I'm
DiMarco has
saying-
goals and assists as a left back.
Yeah,
He
but
doesn't
I'm
even
saying
touch 8.
If a Serie A fan makes a team of the season, he's putting Nuno Tavares as the left back.
What? So you want this vetoed?
This
No,
should
like,
be vetoed.
the veto is
This
a little bit of a
pure
stretch.
form merchant. This is pure form.
You could choose my other picks maybe, but this one's not the bag.
Yeah,
let
Just
it
put
go.
the fries in the bag.
I'm gonna allow it. I have nothing wrong with it.
Let the Gucci bag go.
If this guy would literally did what he's doing in the Prem, you would have vetoed it.
No, because
Yes.
He would have been
because
overhyped,
Olaina would
maybe.
pass.
Olaina would not pass. You literally
would.
said Olaina would
No.
not pass before we started
Ola
recording.
Olaina has been the Premier League's best right back, so
Is he underrated?
he can't be underrated.
And Nuno Tavares is not the league's best left back, so I don't know what the.
There's conversations he might be.
That's
Really?
right. That's where
Well,
I say it's
Teo-
underrated.
you would
Teo's
put
really in the
DiMarco?
fucking dumps.
Teo
huh?
is not the best left back in the league.
How the mighty
Not
fall.
anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, I didn't say he was the top left back. DiMarco will be the top left back.
Put DiMarco and Nuno Tavares stat-wise, Nuno Tavares competes.
Stat wise, so you're telling me you would take Nuno Tavares over DiMarco?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Okay,
just saying,
so then don't say he's the best left back if it's not going to be a
But I'm not
definitive.
saying
You'll
it.
take
Serie A
Crazy
fans are
Serie A
saying it.
bias. Crazy.
It's not Serie A bias. I think he's a very good
If
player.
he did what he's doing in the Prem, you would have vetoed it.
And
Oh,
what
you don't
team
get
do you
tired,
think he
bro.
goes to the Prem after a season like this?
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham, really?
Yes. You think
No.
he actually gets a big move to a big
No,
Prem
I
team?
think he gets a smaller move. I think he gets
to
a.
a fucking Bournemouth.
respect
To
Lazio.
replace
Okay, respect.
Kerkez.
Oh, but Bournemouth is such a monster
replace
giant
Kerkez.
team. The Avengers over at Bournemouth. Zabarni. Oh wow, Zabarni. Oh, but Bournemouth is a
You
small
have
team.
been rage
Bro,
baited.
shut
You
up,
have
bro.
been rage
Shut
baited.
up.
You just got rage
Who's the
baited.
coach of Bournemouth?
Who's the coach of Bournemouth?
Raiola.
Thanks, bro.
Are you asking us?
Thanks, bro. No problem. So you're gonna pick him or not?
It's my pick, Millie.
Go pick. Go, Varvar. You're up next. Go.
Who's the Lazio coach?
Baroni.
Vetoed.
24th overall, we're going to continue the Millie Rage bait with Lukaku.
Vetoed.
Why is that vetoed?
Vetoed again
Why
and
is
again
that
and
vetoed?
again and again and again. So you're gonna bait me. The pick before you're gonna bait me, and then you're gonna go ahead and pick the shitter Lukaku.
Shitter, exactly.
Garbage.
Well-
bro, it's he's overrated. First of all, overrated. He's not underrated.
You see, this
He's
is why I
overrated.
can't respect you as a mediator because you can't differentiate your emotions towards a player and the emotion.
Oh, okay, but then when I talk about the Premier League, when I talk about the Premier League, what do you say, bro? Oh, you're really calm and collected, aren't you?
Lukaku's leading your league right now as the main man on his team.
He's in
What is
metric
this?
is he
Leading your
winning
league.
in-
I wouldn't say
First
leading.
place in Serie A.
What is he leading your league? Our league?
Leading in what?
Leading in what?
Leading in what?
in
It sounded like my lawnmower. Nothing. Shut up, bro. Veto.
Okay, but you can't veto him and say he's overrated. He's either You agree.
He's not underrated.
He's not underrated.
He's not
So he
underrated.
can't be overrated and underrated.
No, but
He's- then he's not- then he doesn't apply.
Lukaku is not.
He doesn't exist.
Doesn't apply.
Varver just wasted a pick on.
No, I
Ridge
didn't. He's underrated, bro.
In
This guy's
what
whole
metric?
career has been you know that Shea Gilgeous
No, we're not doing
Alexander-
career. We're doing the
You know
season.
that Shea Gilgeous whole career underrated. This guy,
Bro.
I'm hyping him up. Everyone called his brother. You
Called him
realize?
what?
You realize people put like this brother around like the Anthony's of the world, like the literally memes of the whole career.
Who is doing this?
Who did that?
Who
a
is
lot
doing
of Prem
this?
fans.
No.
Prem fans. So
Yeah,
that's the
he-
barometer.
I already
Yes.
wrote veto. Veto next.
He's not a veto.
A little bit
Bro,
harsh,
honestly,
I can't lie.
so it's such a bad pick. I'll allow it so the comments tell you that it's a bad pick. Because, bro, honestly, you pissed me off. You pissed me off.
We got him.
He took that just to piss you off, Millie. Help you know that. 25th overall, I'm going with the Napoli stalwart at the back, Buongiorno.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I like that.
Bro, I was on Buongiorno when people thought he was shit. When people thought it was just a cool word in Italian.
I was one of them.
I mean,
I remember versus Ukraine in the qualifying for it was versus Ukraine. I was at the library at school texting you guys, bro, and you guys are saying Buongiorno was shit. And I'm like, bro, just
I
wait.
think the problem is that with the Italian national team, we play 2 center backs with left-footed feet. So like it didn't work out. But Buongiorno is an excellent player for
The
Napoli.
issue is that, yes, he's good, but would you rather a player like Zabarni or Buongiorno? Zabarni, any day of the week.
Is this rage?
No, it's not rage
That's
bait.
your opinion, and I'll accept. Like, that's your opinion. We share. We say
Really trying
and
to
we
be
don't
inclusive.
judge. We say and we don't judge,
Bro.
So you can keep Zabarni.
You can
and
have
I will take
Zabarni.
Buongiorno on mine.
You look like Barney right now, actually.
Are you,
You can
serious?
keep Zabarni.
Bro, you can't
Bro,
actually say
everyone
that
in the
Buongiorno.
comments is going crazy
Because
right
Oh
they're
my
all Prem
god,
fans.
bro, they're going nuts. Buongiorno was actually named probably the
But,
best
hold
center
on.
back last year before he went to Napoli.
Yeah, but Zabarni is better.
But Zabarni plays in the Premier League.
But
What did Zabarni do last year?
Played in the Premier League.
He was only a Rolls Royce for f***ing Bournemouth.
And Buongiorno was only a Rolls Royce for Torino. So what's the what is your
Torino
argument?
will get relegated in the Prem.
Bro, so the team you play on, how does that have anything to do with anything?
Working in
I'm just gonna let this
hypotheticals.
slide. Cooler heads will prevail here. Because Zabarni compared to Buongiorno
Exactly, I can't believe it.
may actually be one of
Both
the
are very
Yeah,
good.
both very good and both underrated, I'd say.
Yeah,
It's just
both
which one you
work.
prefer and which one you watch more of.
It's really up to preference at that point.
I'll see your point out firms like for the Italian national team. I don't know if Buongiorno is the
In a
starter.
3-back, he's perfect.
in a
Yeah,
three-back.
In a
3-back.
3-back as a
That's why he
central
works
center
at
back,
Napoli.
it's perfect. That's what he does
But
at
I
Napoli.
think Gatti gets in over Buongiorno for
No.
Italy starting 11.
No.
Just because he's right-footed,
100%.
maybe.
No.
100%.
Yeah, let's pick Gatti here.
I actually was thinking about it, but he was. I don't.
Low
think he's
key, I
underrated.
mean, he won man of the match back to back.
Yeah, he's not. He's underrated if anything.
Yeah, but he's shit.
So Pala has picked the Napoli man, Buongiorno, Varvar. You have the 26th overall selection.
26th overall. The Euro's best center back. I know I said it was Laporta before, but it's actually Marghehi.
Ooh, so
I would not. This is not. This is not underrated by any metric, bro. The guy.
Buongiorno not underrated,
Bro,
but Ghehi.
Bro, Gay almost
Hold
got a
up.
70 million euro move and was named
And
probably
people
England's
were
best center
freaking
back.
out.
But
People,
wait, yeah, wait,
England's
wait,
best
wait,
center
wait.
back at the Euros.
Calma. Millie did call him overrated, so we do see the differing opinions on him. So I'd accept that.
Bro, this guy was getting 80 million euro shouts and
And people
best center
were
back at the
freaking out
tournament.
Yeah,
about
people were
80
freaking
million.
out.
Yeah, he was the best center back at the tournament. He's
That's not
exactly like
underrated.
Buongiorno. This guy's playing at f***ing Crystal Palace.
Guys, when
and
you
he's
vote, take into
Yeah.
account not just who is the better one, because like yes, Gay may be better than like let's say
Buongiorno?
Buongiorno, maybe better, but
He is
he's
better.
not more underrated.
Yeah, sure.
Every Prem fan knows that Gay is a good
Yeah,
center back.
anyways, you asked for top 5 center backs in the league, and Ghehi
Bro,
never makes the
He's
list.
not even
yeah,
the
I
most
agree.
underrated center back on his team, but
Yeah,
but Cook,
sure.
bro, but Cook.
Name me another center back on Crystal Palace.
Lacroix, way better.
Lacroix is not better just
More
because he's
underrated.
French.
More underrated.
You're literally proving my point.
He's more underrated.
No, Lacroix f***ing ass. Lacroix is terrible.
Proving my point that he's more underrated.
So Varvar has taken the Crystal Palace man, Ghehi, with the 26th overall pick. Firms, you have the 27th selection.
My next pick is an exotic one, but Sporting fans know the deal. His name is Hjulmand. I think
No.
this...
Hulman.
What you say?
This is
Schulman.
literally a player who has accomplished nothing in his career. We can't say he's underrated. He's 25. He's accomplished nothing in his career.
Oh, wow.
Underrated.
That's
the
underrated.
definition of underrated.
But let me explain first. Hjulmand is deserving of a big move to the Prem, you could argue. Brother, he has been pivotal for Sporting. Although Sporting has fallen off, he's still been class. He's consistent. He's very good on the ball. Honestly, class player in the midfield.
I think Sporting fans, people that know, will agree with you that he's underrated.
And he came from Lecce. So, Serie A
But to be
baller.
fair, I've only watched him in the Champions League.
Yeah.
There's no way I've watched him in the.
He did enough. He beat Man City 3-1.
Why do you think he's not underrated?
Because he's hyped up for a summer move to a major club, meanwhile he's accomplished nothing and played nothing. There's players who have done more than he has, deserving of moves, that haven't gotten moves, and their careers just faded out into the oblivion.
What examples do you?
I don't get how this
what
point
examples come
relates
to
being
mind?
underrated.
I thought this was an underrated draft.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but he's not underrated.
He's
Because
underrated. Nobody talks about him. He's
No,
He's making his.
Deservedly, no one talks about him. He's not that good.
He's pretty good, bro.
I don't agree.
Well,
He doesn't stand out when you watch him.
is he not Sporting's best midfielder?
But Sporting's best midfielder means nothing.
They were in the Champions League, and you argued that they were a top 8 team
Yeah,
at
but
one
since
point.
Amram left, this guy's been a bum. The whole team's been bums.
Okay, so then Gyökeres is not good.
Gyökeres is overrated.
A little bit of controversy there, but Hjulmand is on Firm's FC. Varvar, you have the 28th overall pick.
28th overall, Trent's understudy, Connor Bradley.
Good pick. I like that.
Not a bad shot.
Stuck behind Trent. This guy is low-key going to be a world-class right back.
Showed up in Champions League. I think I forget the game, but he was man of the match in one of them.
Got himself a future
Madrid,
stars.
against Madrid.
Madrid,
if I'm
yeah.
not mistaken.
Locked up Vinny.
Yeah, this guy's
was it
going to
Mbappe?
be a world-class right back with no shadow of a doubt.
He got
Yeah.
himself
This
some
guy-
future cards in FIFA. This
Is it gonna be world class before or after Trent leaves? Like when you
After
see that
Trent
window?
leaves. I actually would not be that. If from a, obviously Trent leaving's never a good thing, but you do have a pretty good insurance plan.
Got a good backup.
So Varvar has gone to Liverpool for his right back in Connor Bradley. Firms, you have the 29th overall pick.
In between the posts, I'm going with Liverpool's Kelleher. I'm gonna pick Kelleher in goalie. This guy stepped up in that Liverpool team that was missing Alisson. Proved to be one of the best goalkeepers in the Prem, and now he's back in the cage. He's not even playing anymore.
I was debating on picking Keller also. So.
Baller of a goalie.
So you got your man in between the post. Firms.
If the guy goes to a team like Fulham, West Ham, he'd be one of the best goalies in the Prem.
I was about to say, if he was at currently a West Ham, no one would ever talk about him.
West Ham, because West Ham goalies are from the start.
And Liverpool goalies
Okay,
are ready for success from the
Yes,
start.
but Kelleher is a good goalie. At Fulham, I agree though. Fulham's a good fit. West Ham, Areola, Fabianski,
I just
don't
threw
matter,
in West
brother.
Ham like that, bro. Like,
Bro, Keller, like, he hasn't faced a lot of XG. It's like,
brother, he faced. Didn't he face Real Madrid?
Yeah, he was amazing
Possible.
that match also.
oh, he's a good goalie.
He's always played well in big matches.
Always stepped up.
But like, if Pickford was playing instead of Kelleher as the backup,
Pickford's underrated as well.
yeah, but I'm saying he would be better than Kelleher.
Yeah.
if he was at Liverpool.
No. Keller is better than Pickford.
I like Kelleher a lot.
So Firms has his man in between the posts. Pala, you have the 30th overall selection.
30th overall, he's been saving Juve all season. It's Di Gregorio.
This guy just bottled the game in CL. Didn't even have on my list.
He was definitely good until that goal versus.
Until
PSV.
you let the
PSV.
Flamingo score on you.
Okay, bro, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This guy literally off camera just said I had him on my list. That's a good pick. I was gonna take Di Gregorio, but
I have him on my list.
Not bad.
bro, Di Gregorio's been insane this season, and the fact that he doesn't get put on the same level as a guy like Magnan. I know Magnan's been making mistakes, so the narrative will be changing.
I'll plead the fifth, bro.
But listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Di Gregorio is in that conversation as best Serie A goalkeeper right now.
Bro, every time we watch him, he I don't know, he makes massive saves. for
Millie, would
Juventus.
you rather Summer or Di Gregorio?
Di Gregorio,
Okay. Would you rather Magnan or Summer?
Magnan.
Okay. So Summer is shit.
If it's,
That's the conclusion.
if that's-
Summer's good.
No, if
Summer's
that's
good.
1, 2, 3, and you have the third best
Yeah.
in the league, and you have the best defense in
Medet's
front of
better
you.
than Summer.
No, but
Kamaseki's
bro,
better than Summer.
That save versus
Oh.
Haaland, do you see the one-handed chip save versus Haaland when he played Man City? Last game he was sick. I don't know. I really like Di Gregorio.
Di Greg.
At least that makes one of us.
so Juve's goalie Di Gregorio finds his way onto Palace team. Firms, you have the next pick.
As the last pick, AC Firms is proud to finish it off with Van Heck.
That's a good pick.
I find this guy at Brighton is so underrated because everybody always talks about the other full backs in the team. They talk about the other defensive options. But brother, this guy is always a mainstay, and he's assisting. He's good on the ball. Maybe a little bit fraudulent on defensive, but great
Defender
player.
who's not good at defending is underrated.
He's underrated on the ball. That's for sure. And Brighton also plays a very risky way of
This guy's
playing.
good in
so
FM too. I can't cap.
He's really good.
He's very good in FM. Definitely one to buy if you need the
and
center backs.
And he's only 24.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Really? I
to
thought
me.
he was older.
I thought he was
Plays
like
like a
30.
28-year-old.
Yeah.
So Firms has completed his team. Pala, you have one final pick to complete your squad.
32nd overall, I am proud to welcome and finish my team with Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo plays for Netherlands and shows how good of a player he is. Arne Slot started the season off with him on the bench. I didn't understand why. But Luis Diaz, in all fairness, was much better than Gakpo at the beginning of the season.
True.
Gakpo has turned himself into a starter and one of the best left wingers in the Premier League. Although it's not extremely heavily contested
Mid.
at this point.
Yeah, he's
I
been
love
doing
Cody
pretty
Gakpo.
well.
And I held this guy as an asset in FPL this entire season.
You did.
He's mid, in my personal opinion.
What makes him mid, bro? He has 21 goals and assists.
I just don't watch him, and I don't see a.
Oh, you don't watch him? Okay, conversation over.
I don't watch him and say, oh,
Me
he's as
neither.
good as an Anthony Gordon or Luis Diaz.
As
or,
an Anthony Gordon?
He's not good as good
Bro,
as Anthony
he doesn't
Gordon.
have flair. He's a very simple winger. He's not that like take on a 1v1 guy and
He's a worse Rafael Leao. That's what he is.
Yes.
He's a worse Rafael
yeah,
Leao.
but Rafael Leao is Rafael Leao.
And Rafael Leao today, nowadays, TikTok winger, if you ask me.
Respect, bro.
Can you put some ketchup in the bag too, please, with them? Right.
So Varver, you have the final pick of this draft. Let's see how you ended off.
The final choice in the draft, it's going to be Andre Lunin.
Sure.
That's a horrible pick.
Why is that a horrible pick?
Whatever, that's
doesn't
that's
play.
a 33rd overall
So
pick.
Kelleher, let's...
No, bro, why are you attacking me,
So
bro? I didn't even say
Kelleher,
anything.
back up to Allison. Let's f***ing jerk him off. Let's slurp him off every 2
You
seconds.
were part of the slurping, bro.
But I agree.
And the
I think
jerking.
Lunin.
Lunin is fine, bro. Take him.
Lunin just last year proved when Courtois was injured that he's one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Last year, bro, what's last year gonna do with underrated draft right now?
Okay, sure.
Lunin should go to Inter. I'm not even capping. Summer replacement,
Coulda, woulda.
young goalie.
Should have replaced Magnan at Milan. I'm not even kidding.
Take him. Should have replaced Onana, that's for sure.
I'll take him.
So Lunin has ended off this draft. Here are the teams. Boys, what are we thinking?
Well, Palace is horrendous and Firms is horrendous. and
my
I already
team
won
is
the draft.
Firms.
I'm very happy.
I already
Hipsters
won the draft.
FCs.
I already won the draft.
This is my favorite ever.
I already won the draft.
Give me the
Cooked,
org.
bro.
I already
cooked.
won the draft.
The comments are going to be very contentious on this video, I could already tell. But as always, we want to thank our patrons for the continuous support. Boys, take it away.
So Varvar, there's no sim this week. So you took all these big names for what?
Because they are underrated. Anyways, let these Serie A fans know that it's not just them that are involved in this sport. Players like Tonali and Lukaku are extremely underrated right now. But thank you to all our patrons. Peace out. We'll
See you next time. Ciao.